Hello. Oops. Just shuffling and waiting. Hi, everybody. Is anybody in the country out there or wherever you are having crazy weather? I'm reading about tornadoes and volcanoes and blizzards. We're having snow today. A winter where we've had no winter, and then it's about to turn spring and we get some snow. Kind of typical in Colorado, though. Hi, Daniel. Hi, let's see. Hi, Craig, driving. You don't have to say hi. Richleen, good to see you. Lori, good to see you. Nancy G, great to see you. And yeah, how was the trip, Craig? Did you have a good time? Tires okay? Decided to get a frog in my throat right as I sat down. What's new? Anyway, we're having a snowy day, and it's kind of wild. It's not sticking to the grass, but not to the street. Are you having snow? No snow in Albuquerque. Yeah, there's Kitty. There's JPEG. We just had a little snuggle while we were waiting backstage. On Vancouver, you're having snow, Gary? Yeah. I mean, for us, it's kind of nice because it's been so dry, like extremely dry. They're doing rolling brownouts because of the high winds and worry about forest or wildfires. So anyway, that's the life we live here. But spring is usually very it's not that cold out. It's just at the edge of freezing, but spring's very unpredictable here. Oddly, it's kind of funny. Hi, Melody. You've never seen snow? Oh, girl, you need to see some snow. I actually don't mind it. A lot of people are like freaked out by it. I like this. I like seeing snow. I wouldn't like to see it where we are, it snows and then it melts all away because we're a mile high and the sun just melts it. Probably not unlike where Craig is, but in New Mexico. But it's nice to see some snow. And I think if I lived where, like, my sister lives in Alaska, and I don't know if I'd want to be where you're snowed in all winter. So windy. Yeah, it's been windy here too, Craig. Yeah. All kinds of crazy weather patterns, and they've been talking about tornadoes, and I don't know, I saw like the center part of the country was having tornadoes and rain and crazy things, and there's a what is it, blizzard in up north. So I need my glasses because I can't really see you guys. Sorry, frog. Okay, well, thank you for coming, and welcome to our TarotScopes for the week of March 16th through the 22nd. Hi, Mary Starshine and Dora. Good to see you. Oh, you're from Harrisburg, Richleen. Yes. I'm originally from Maryland, and I have family in Pennsylvania. I think my son's going to move to Philly as soon as he can. He lives in New York now. 48 degrees and breezy. Yeah. Anyway, so welcome. I hope the weather is nice where you are, wherever you are. And oh, hi, Mary Clem. Good to see you. Welcome. Come on in. Come on down. Take a seat. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology for the week of March 16th through the 22nd. And it's a big week. If I can get this frog out of my throat. Cat's knocking over I have crystals over there. And I wanted to tell you guys just really quickly, I was fortunate enough to get sneak preview tickets to see the movie the Hail Mary Project, if anybody's heard of that, with Ryan Gosling. And it was so good, guys. Oh my gosh. You have to see it. It's kind of like, sort of like a cross between E.T. and The Martian. And it was written by the author of The Martian too. So has a similar theme. It's a space theme, but it's really funny and sweet, and it was a good movie. Good movie. So, and did any of you guys see, I posted, and in my posts, while we were hiking yesterday, I mentioned that we were going to go to Red Rocks, and it's only about 20 minutes away. I don't know why we don't go more often. We were just hiking because it was beautiful, beautiful day. It was, really t-shirt weather. And then it's snowing today, of course. And then it's going to be 85 later this week. So psycho weather. But we were out hiking, and I did post a picture of that. It was breezy. But then I posted a picture of this crazy rock. Well, I took a picture of this really weird rock. Some of you did comment on this, but take a look there, because it was, let me see if I can pull it up real quickly, because it was just this really odd looking rock that I just felt like I needed to take a picture of. And when I looked at the picture later, I don't know if you can see this, but right down at the bottom is this bright green orb. And I took 2 in a row, and it sort of moved. It was drifting upward. Excuse me. See how crazy that rock looks? I thought it looked like a weird, like, troll man face. And I took the picture, and then there's that if I don't know if you're looking at this on your phone or not, but do you see? That's very clear. And the first picture had it too, but it was a little lower. Isn't that crazy? So I am so sorry. Big old frog. But it was really beautiful. So go take a look at that if you like. Can you guys hear me? Just want to make sure, because yesterday StreamYard was being a pain. I love seeing you guys all say hello to each other. Okay, you saw the orb. Good. Thank you, Mary. Yeah. I know it was bright green. So somebody looked it up, and they said earth elements or healing, could be Raphael, Archangel Raphael. So, okay. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Fatima. Good to see you. And Lucy, good to see you. Anyway, so this is another one of those big weeks, but it's good. I mean, I feel like we're kind of starting to dig out of some of the heavier energy, even though our world is really intense right now. And that's because this week we have the seasons changing. We have the new moon. We have Mercury going direct. So kind of some big stuff. And this really all denotes new beginnings, awakenings, a fresh new start. And today, actually, this weekend, we also had some things going on too that I didn't talk about last week. We had a Venus square Jupiter energy. And I don't know if anybody felt this, but it was like Venus is expansive and indulgent, and Jupiter is expansive and indulgent. And when you see that, excuse me, when you see those two in a square together, it can sort of lead you into some like bad habits, like, drinking too much or eating too much or spending too much money or things like that. And I know that I did not follow a very good diet this weekend. It was just whatever. Life. Hi, Scott. And hi, Donna Marie. Good to see you. Good to see you. We need to connect still. Anyway, and we are fully, let's see. Oh, I also wanted to talk about, yes, we're fully into Pisces season. In fact, we're wrapping it up this week, but we still have a pileup of 4 planets, the Sun, Moon, Mars, and Mercury, all sitting in the sign of Pisces. So you folks with Pisces strong in your chart should be having felt this energy pretty strongly. We also have the North Node there as well, which was why we had the this eclipse in Pisces. So, excuse me. All right, and as I said, we are changing seasons, so we're going to be welcoming in Aries this week, later this week. So we'll be wrapping up this energy, and I want to say to all of you folks, we have a lot of Pisces people in this crowd. So I want to welcome. I'm going to give you guys a very happy birthday. So I would say for go Pisces, you guys are the navel gazers of the crowd, right? Go to a yoga retreat, or oops, Kitty's here again. Or get your nails done, or take a painting class, whatever it is that you love. Do it. Hi, peace, love. Good to see you. Mystic Shining, good to see you too. We've got the little man here. He's here for a visit. I'm going to my dermatologist this week, just a regular checkup. And he's going to be like, why do you have all those puncture holes on your right shoulder? Because of this guy. He's got very sharp claws. Okay, so speaking of the news this week, and speaking of watery Pisces energy, all eyes are on that confusing logjam, that tense situation in the Strait of Hormuz, with all the ships piled up that can't get through. Thank you, Lucy. He is so cute. He loves to snuggle. He's a snuggler. And what's also interesting is that Mars, which is the god of war, is also in Pisces too. So aggression, right? As Iran threatens to bomb any vessels that pass through there. And so tense times. Yes. Hi, Crystal Blue. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. We also saw a refueling plane go down, killing 6 more U.S. servicemen and women, bringing the total reported dead to 13, plus 140 more injured, with 8 who are severely injured. So we send our prayers to them and to their families and to all involved, and anybody who's sitting out there or in harm's way. Also, Donald and Hegseth, Trump and Hegseth, appear to be on, it's being reported that they appear to be on their back foot as they are faced with the reality that they misjudged the Iranian empire in this situation. Iran's been sitting in waiting for this, and they were ready. So we'll watch and see what happens there. The U.S. military admits that that the U.S. was likely to blame for the bombing of the girls' school, killing 175 children. And again, we send our prayers and our blessings to those families. Horrible. And this was due to intelligence errors, and some are implying that Hegseth has been, we know that he's been relying upon AI to help identify targets in the region. And it seems that, and we know that AI is not always accurate, right? You have to double check it. And so it does seem that perhaps they use some outdated data, and they've also gotten rid of some of their best and brightest. So that doesn't help either. Okay. Also, Israel has been striking Lebanon, causing Hezbollah to respond in kind. So that's never a good thing. And a shooting occurred at a Michigan synagogue this week, raising questions about anti-Semitic sentiment as a result of the war. The Epstein, I have a lot here, guys. Get comfy. The E-Files continue to make headlines as Zorro Ranch is being investigated after the first Trump administration, DOJ, reportedly stopped New Mexico from investigating in 2010. So, excuse me, not 2010, in 2019. And so I'm just puzzled why the name Bill Barr, who was the Attorney General, has not been raised yet. Haven't heard it. He should be subpoenaed. Also, J.E.'s unaliving in prison has been called into question as a prison guard's bank account showed a string of suspicious deposits just prior to the event. And other inmates in the same cell block overheard this woman's voice, talking about covering up the murder. Again, where are you, Bill Barr? He was one of the last known to have visited. Bondi, excuse me, Pam Bondi moved into military housing this week. Oh, your cat does the same thing on your shoulder, Richly. This guy, I mean, it's funny. He's so cute. He's like a parrot now. Like if I walk through the house and he's up on a piece of furniture, if I lean forward, he'll just jump up on my shoulder and let me walk him around. Hey, butterfly readings. Okay, I was saying, Bondi moved into military housing this past week as her lies are being exposed, and she's being subpoenaed again for blocking the release of the Epstein files, signaling that she is worried about her physical safety in the aftermath of this. It's closing in on them. Hi, Naivra. Good to see you. You didn't know they stopped the investigation? Yes. The New Mexico authorities said that they were investigating when he went to jail in 2019. They started an investigation, and somebody from the Department of Justice, which Bill Barr was running at the time, stepped in and told them to stand down. So that's very suspicious too, right? I don't know why it's taken this long for this information to get out. Scott Lawler says, my cat would not let me do that if she's scared. She's scared of everything, even Swiffers. That's funny. Some cats are scaredy cats. That's where the phrase comes from. Anyway, isn't it interesting now that they're all holing up in these military, on these bases, right, in military housing. Iranian leader Ali Khamenei still alive or underground? I think he's alive. I do think he could be injured, though. Hi, Janet. Just wrote out another tornado warning. Oh, my God. Yes, I was just talking about that. Sidewalks blowing snow is on the way from Kansas City. Yeah, we're having snow. It's light. It's lightened up a lot. Got a couple inches on the grass, and that's about it. Stay safe, Janet. Yes, Mary Starshine. There are rumors that BB is gone. I need to look into that. I really do, because I can't really tell if he's hiding or just gone. I kind of feel like he's hiding, but I know that some of his siblings have perished. Okay, moving on. Billionaire Howard Lutnick, Trump's Secretary of Commerce, is also expected to testify before Congress after photos and emails emerged about his visit to the Epps Island, which he denied in the past. Or he suggested that it was just a friendly visit while on vacation down there. Trump also lifted sanctions on Vladimir Putin, which was a big gift to Russia and boosting its flailing economy, because now they can sell oil around the world that they weren't able to do before. Oil prices reached $120 a barrel this week, causing the price of gas, goods, and worries of inflation to rise. Yeah, someone else just said that he may be hiding it rather than gone. Sheila. Yeah. And what a big chicken, right? He's the one who caused all this mayhem, and look at the whole region. And I did some. I'll probably do something later, but I looked at the situation a little bit more, and I am very concerned that the EU is going to get involved, that Europe. Gary for Grace says Mr. T made a deal in 2023 with Deep State. In return, he was made president. Well, that's a given, because he knew he was going to prison. Yeah, it's a big mess. Richland says, I am getting he is going to pass away soon. BG? My spirit guide. Oh, he's hiding, but he's injured. I kind of feel like he could be injured or sick. Yeah, I get that, Richland. That makes sense. And as we were just talking, extreme weather throughout the country and indeed the world. There's been a heat dome in the U.S. Southwest, seeing temperatures well over 100 degrees. And by the way, I'm in Denver, Colorado, the snowy state, right? It is snowing today, but that's pretty atypical these days. We're going to be 80, I think it's going to be 87 or 88 degrees, almost 90 degrees in the middle of this week, which is very unusual for us. So we're taking some of that heat wave too. Meanwhile, tornadoes struck the center of the country. We just heard about that in St. Louis. And they are still big alerts throughout the southeast as well. And a bomb cyclone in the Midwest and southeast is causing heavy snow in the north, and high winds and rain in the south, in the southeast. Heavy rains and deadly floods in parts of Africa, with some areas receiving a year's worth of rain in days. A new study found microplastics, now widely found in food, water, and household dust. Dust, guys, may trigger inflammation and damage linked to Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. That's not good news. Hopefully they find ways to clear it out of our system. I think that there are some methods now, but they're very expensive. Scientists have discovered that a rare mirror image version of the amino acid cysteine can dramatically slow the growth of certain cancers while leaving healthy cells untouched. That's good news, right? And a newly developed antibiotic called EVG7 could offer a powerful new way to stop that dangerous C. diff infection. It's a gut infection, especially after hospitalization, without destroying the broader microbiome the way that other antibiotics do. So that's also very good news too. My son had that after an operation when he was 14, and it was bad. I mean, my God, he was in the bathroom all day, all the time. He just felt so sick. And the treatment for the C. diff, it's like an oral, medication. Oh, that made him feel sicker than the C. diff did. So anyway, that's good news. Okay, so now we're on to the astrology of the week of March 16th through the 22nd. And today, I always like to start with the day we're on. Today is a Mars-Venus conjunction. This happens every 2.5 years. And so when this happens, it's a time for fiery passion and intense attraction. Also, opportunities for success in career or money matters. So that's good news. Tomorrow, Monday the 16th, the moon will square Uranus. And this is a clash between our emotional needs and a desire for freedom. Uranus makes us want to break free. And that's coming off the intensity that we have with the Mars-Venus conjunction. So this energy can bring the desire for breakups, right? Love, jobs, friendships, wherever, where our needs aren't being met. So just stay cool. The moon will move along. Don't be rash. This might be a rash decision. Oh, that's your life right now, Amanda? Clash between emotional needs and desire for freedom. I think we all have that. Oh, yes, CJ. The Ides of March. I forgot about that. You are correct. Indeed. That's right. Let me just take a sip, see if I can get this frog to go. I'm feeling much better, guys, but you can still hear it in my throat. Callie Healer. Say hi to Callie Healer, guys. Are you back? She was just on a fabulous vacation in Mexico. Loved your pictures. Loved them. Okay. Where are we? Okay, so like I said, don't be rash tomorrow. The moon moves quickly. It'll move out of your space quickly, so don't worry about it. Moon brings emotionality. Oh, you're home. Okay. I'm sorry. It's not fun to come. Sometimes it's fun coming home, but I love Mexico. All right. Tuesday, March 17th, Mercury will form a conjunction with the North Node. North Node is where we're headed, right? What our soul desires for us. And so Mercury is about to go direct this week, which it's been in retrograde, which will basically, this will align our thoughts around our soul's purpose. So you may actually have some clarity there, and you may feel called to new learning, etc. What are the sparkles in my hair? Oh, I have I'm 12. I got tinsel in my hair. It's something they do at the salon. I don't know. I figured if the whole world is going to hell, I may as well get some bling in my hair. Excuse me. Okay, Wednesday. We're almost done, guys. I'm almost there. Wednesday, March 18th. This is the big one. The new moon in Pisces. It could be on the 19th in other parts of the world, like the UK and Europe and Asia. This means fresh starts, healing, spirituality, creativity. They're all activated with this new moon, right? And new moons are fresh starts. So this is really a nice week for new beginnings. And as I told some of you who were here the other day, I just have intuitively felt like this new moon and the energy of this week, when we're changing into Aries season, is kind of where we really start taking off. It is the astrological new year, but it feels like we're all going to start to feel like we can finally take a breath and start to move forward despite the chaos in our world. So I feel that this is a big one. This is where we will start to see momentum and toward the needed changes in the world. This is the 6th new moon in a row that happens exactly at the 28th degree. And so some of you may know that the 29th degree is the last degree of any given sign. And that's called the anaretic or the critical degree. So as we get closer to that last degree, there's always a level of intensity related to that degree. So the fact that this one has been at the 28th degree for 6 months, every time we have a new moon, it's at the 28th degree for the last 6 months. It can create a sensation that we're nearing completion, right? We're building up to the crescendo. And despite the fact that the new moons do bring fresh starts, this one, think duality with this one, right? Endings and beginnings, tying up loose ends and moving forward in a new area, particularly since Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So the very end and the new beginning. Aries is the new beginning of the year. Hi, Bora Bora and Odelia. So, yes, and we enter Aries just 2 days later. Also on the same day, hi, my friend's back. Come on over. He's just wants to be with me. Okay. Where was I? He made me lose my spot. Oh yeah, also on that day, this is on Wednesday, the sun will sextile Uranus. Okay, that's a harmonious aspect, kind of like a mini hug. And that activates our desire to disrupt our norms and break out of the mold, right? Break out of the mold of and the doldrums. You'll feel a pull toward personal freedom. And sorry for the kitty butt. And unconventional new solutions to something in your life that you've been trying to deal with. Perhaps this will come in an unexpected way, but it will be good. Okay. Oh, you're at the end. Your hubby's at the beginning. Oh, yes, with your birthdays. I'm curious how Pisces and Aries get along together. Maybe you're a good complement to one another. Okay, and then Friday, the 20th, big day, spring equinox, the first day of Aries. And I do think Aries is going to be a big month, guys, because we have 7 planets in the middle of the month. We're going to have 7 planets, or dwarf planets in Aries all at one time, right? And so talk about new beginnings. So this is where the astrological new year begins. It's the 0 point. We leave the sensitive sign, the feeling sign of Pisces behind, and we get a jump start in action-oriented Aries. New beginnings, once again, opportunities for growth, expansion, and it's a fiery and restless energy. My background is shaking. No, it's probably me because I think it's this. Is it shaking? I'm bumping I have a stand for my computer and I think it's wobbly. Oh, you're the water and he's the fire. You put out the fire. That's funny. Okay. So anyway, here we go. Aries, and happy birthday to anybody with an Aries birthday. My brother is April 1st, April Fool's Day. That's not until we get to the next month, but we're not far from there. It's fiery, it's restless. You'll want to get going. You may want to put yourself first. This is a time to assert yourself, take a trip, ask for the raise, be seen. Okay. It will feel especially freeing because Mercury goes direct in the sign of Pisces on the same day, on Friday as well. So, when Mercury is in retrograde, it feels like the brakes are on a little bit, right? So the brakes will come off. We'll be moving forward with intention again. You may find your voice. Hopefully I will find mine. Tap into your spirit communication. Because it is in the sign of Pisces, you'll start to feel clarity again. And as the last few weeks of the retrograde have brought some confusion, right? So we use caution though, because we always know we want to give the retrogrades a little bit of time to wear off. When they're stationing direct, they're still kind of like in that retrograde energy. So give it a couple weeks. Still use some caution when signing contracts, when traveling, technology. We just want to use a little more care. Okay. Oh, you're 10 minutes behind, Gray, talking about plastics. That's old news. Okay. And I have 2 more. I told you it was a long one, guys, a long wind-up. Saturday, the 21st. Mars will form a trine with Jupiter. Take action on this day. Lots of Mars activity. It's also no surprise since we have wars going around the world. But on a personal level, this brings us energy and action. And so this may be an expansion of your interests and your enthusiasm right now. Use this energetic boost to motivate yourself towards your soul's desires right now. Yeah. And last but not least, poor Sunday, the 22nd, had to wait for all of that. The sun will meet Neptune. So this is a blending of your ego, the sun or self, with creativity, intuition, and spirituality. So you may struggle with escapism now because Neptune tends to make us want to, float off into the clouds a little bit. And the lines become blurred between reality and fantasy. But we can use this time to dissolve our ego and really tap into our spirituality and propel ourselves toward our dreams. Chocolate. I'm eating spoon bending dark chocolate right now. Oh my gosh. Sounds delicious. Yeah. Okay, so if you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. I am Kelly S., the Mystic Next Door. I'm a healer, an intuitive, and a medium. And as you see here, I do play around a little bit with astrology. I am no expert, so if you really want a reading, make sure you find yourself a great astrologer because it's so eye-opening. Please welcome if you are new and welcome if you are not new. So thanks for coming, guys. I love seeing you guys here live. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Love your comments after the live stream is over. And if you're interested in a reading or a healing with me, you can find me at my info's below, but kellyhealing.com. Not to be confused with Callie Healer, who's here. So funny. Okay, so those are the important astrological transits of the week. I told you it's a big week, and let's use this momentum and energy toward intention for our future. Okay. Now on to the TarotScopes for the week of March 16th through the 22nd. And oh my gosh, I can't remember if I changed. No, I did. I think I know what it is. I always get confused which sign to start with because I start with a different sign each week. And this week we're starting with Cancer. Remember that we all have unique birth charts. So please check your chart and see what resonates for you and leave the rest and consult your personal chart. And the part that I missed is that these readings are for your sun, your rising, and your moon signs, or for any planets that figure strongly in your chart. So for instance, I have 3 planets in Virgo. They're none of the big 3. So I'll pay attention to that one too. I also have 3 planets in Leo. I do have my moon in Leo, but that's a good sign that you should pay attention to those as well. Okay. All right. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and start with Gemini, and I'm going to be using I used this yesterday, but I'm going to be using my tattered Morgan Greer because it just feels like it's speaking to me lately. And okay, what was last week? We started with Cancer. We started with Gemini last week. Yes, that's why. Excuse me. I always forget to sort of update my notes, and I should look back and try to remember, but my brain is too tiny. All right, as usual, I will pull 3 cards for each sign of the zodiac to give us a glimpse about the energy of the week, the caution, and the action that Spirit would like you to take this week. So Cancer, let's start with you. And shooting star, I too am a Cancer rising. Okay. Oh, nice. All right. Energy of the week for you, Cancer, starts with the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords says it's time for you to take a rest. You really need to kind of calm your mind, go into a meditative state. You might be feeling a little ill. Sometimes this is saying, you know what, you've been pushing it too hard. And you hear my voice. I feel fine. This is just residual. Uh-oh. I just heard a cat do something. All right. So energy of the week is take it easy. Take it easy. Okay. Your daughter is going through changes, self-care. Exactly. All right. The caution of the week. Well, this doesn't really feel like a caution because the King of Cups is really kind. He's compassionate. He's really he's gentle. He's intuitive, and he's really good to all those around him. So this is just saying, be that way for yourself, for those around you. This is a really good time for that, right? Take care of yourself. We were just mentioning self-care. Yes. Sorry. Do you see my cat down here? He's knocking things over. He's right there. Crazy kitty. He's still got a lot of kitten energy. And look at this beautiful card for the action of the week. The star card. Oh my gosh, he's knocking things over. The star. Should I cover the nudity? Some people have put his name is JPEG. I love Lar. Thanks. The star. This says all your hopes, dreams, and wishes are available for you now. Really, I think if you take that time to really kind of rest and recover and sit with your own thoughts, you're going to know what that is that you want, and you should go for it now. And a JPEG, that was my son's. He is my son's cat, and he named him. But he moved to the UK, and he'll be coming for him one of these days. And I will decide if I'm going to give him up. Leo. What do we got for you? Excuse me. All right. Give him a quick shuffle. I do shuffle between each one. Oh, wow. Leo, you guys are on fire this week. Look at this. The energy of the week, the Magician. You can do anything you put your mind to right now, Leo, right? You just say the word, wave your wand, and it happens. So the magic is with you this week. Oh, Denise, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you for being here. You're a Leo sun, Mary Starshine. And look at your name, Starshine, the sun. The sun rules Leo. All right. Caution of the week. Well, this doesn't feel like a caution for Leo either, right? We've got the card of the Six of Wands. This is all about victory after adversity. You've been through some things, but you came out on top. He's back. All right. You came out on top. You were triumphant. Whatever it is you're doing this week, you will be triumphant, Leo. And the action of the week. This is saying set your determination, your fire, your goals, and go for it, right? Wands are a fire energy. Leo is a fire energy. This is very aligned for you. She is the entrepreneur. She's always successful. She's very gregarious. People love her. So really kind of get out there this week. This feels like Leo energy. Okay. I like it. Sorry, this kitty is like, he's comic relief for us, isn't he? Virgo. Any Virgos in the room? I think I saw Adelia here. Aren't you a Virgo? I don't encounter that many Virgos for some reason. I don't know why. Even though I have a stellium in Virgo. Okay. Already got our first repeats. I'll show you in a sec. So the energy of the week for you is the Knight of Pentacles. This is saying, go, oh, you are Richleen? There you go. This is the card that says, go slow and slow, right? You're moving forward, but make sure that you do it with what's the word I'm looking for? Don't be rash about it, right? Don't be rash. Try to do things deliberately, and you will move forward, right? This might be your money. This might be your job. This might be any kind of tangible thing, your health and wealth. All right, caution of the week. So this one does feel kind of cautionary. So the four, when we see the Four of Pentacles, it does sometimes denote stability, but it also says sometimes you need to kind of pump the brakes, stop the spending, maybe save your money right at this time. Okay. So this may be because perhaps you're working hard at getting your new business off the ground. So you really want to be wise with your spending, right? Or you're trying to buy a new house and it's taking a while. So save the money, save your resources. Oh, your daughter is Virgo rising and moon? Wow. I don't know if you hear all that noise, but this cat is absolutely crazy today. You too, Leo, I'm sorry, Virgo, get the Queen of Rods, just like your our Leo friends, for the action of the week. This is saying go for it. You're going to be successful, whatever it is. So you're as long as you really kind of take your time and you're really deliberate and you're prudent in your actions, you're going to be fine. You're going to be successful. So if you're trying to buy the house or, plan a trip to Fiji or whatever it is, it's going to be just fine. It's going to be great. You've taught. Oh, I love Lar. First of all, I haven't seen you here, so thanks for joining. You've taught. Oh, we had some flyers for Libra. Let's see what those were. I'm going to take them. I'm taking. There's just two, but we're taking them, and you'll see why. Okay. You taught at Our Lady of Fatima. That's right. Cool. All right. This is a good one for Libra. And these two wanted to come out so badly they jumped across the desk. We have the Two of Cups for the energy of the week. This is kind of like the Lover's card. This is coming together, forming bonds, maybe signing contracts, maybe, forming a business relationship or a personal relationship. That new person could come into your life. And if you are already connected with somebody, this could just mean you might deepen your connection. Libra moon and Neptune. Okay. I'm a Libra sun. All right. Here we go this is the caution of the week. Now, if we want to look at it as a caution, the World card talks about endings and beginnings. So maybe there's some area of your life that needs to come to an end as you form this new bond with somebody, or you start maybe you form a partnership to open the pottery shop, whatever it is, or a yoga studio or something, right? But things have to come to an end so that we can make way for the new beginning. So it's that's that double-edged sword, right? Let it go so that you can move forward. And look at this. Again, we see this beautiful Six of Wands. He is successful at what he's just been through some things and he's come out on top. So this is a great reading for Libra this week. Goodbye, Denise. Blessings to you. Yeah. And if you're just joining, thank you so much. Go back and look at my posts page to tell me what you think about that green orb that showed up in my rock picture when I was out climbing or hiking yesterday. Curious if anybody saw it and what they think. Okay. Scorpio. Here we go. Scorpio. I always talk about my Scorpio son. He's the one who lives in the UK, but they're so lucky. They just took the train to Brussels for a long weekend. They're in Belgium. Yes, it was really good. Oh, did you see it, Daniel? Yeah. That orb was crazy. I did not see it with my eye. Maybe it was a trick of the camera, but I've never seen a lens flare come out bright green like that. Okay. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. You've got some decisions to make. One daughter is Scorpio. Richleen, is she complicated? My Scorpio sun is very complicated. All right, and shooting star is Scorpio sun. All right, so here we go. And here's that new moon, right? There's that new moon this week. You've got some decisions to make. So are you like trying to decide, like what you want to do in your career, or what you want to do for what you want to have for dinner, for God's sake? I mean, what are these decisions that you need to make? You've got to make some big decisions, and you're sitting on the fence right now. All right. This is in the caution area. So again, this does not feel very cautionary. They have great sprouts in Brussels. I love Brussels sprouts. That's funny. What they've been eating is like waffles and all this, and like they make these frites, like French fries with dipping sauces, and they've been sending food porn pictures. All right. So the not caution of the week for you, Scorpio, is this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, very grounded. So if it is a caution, it's saying maybe ground your energy a little bit more. You're a water sign, but this is nurturing energy. This is saying be kind to yourself and to others. Don't beat yourself up. Scorpio's good at doing that. Yes, yes, and yes. Shooting star. And Richleen, yes. Yeah. Okay. He's smart as can be, but man, is he complicated. My son. All right. Action you should take. Well, okay, this is saying stand your ground. When we see the 7 of Wands, it's saying stand up for what you believe in. It may be difficult. You might be working against the crowd, or, swimming against the stream a little bit, but stand up for what you believe in, because it's the right thing to do. Okay. All right, Scorpio. On to Sagittarius. All right, I know we got a few Saggies here. I'm looking at you, Daniel and Amanda. Oops, you guys have a jumper. All right. Oh, you got yesterday's card of the day. We kept getting this one again and again. Oh, you got another jumper. Wow. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius. Good ones. All right. Oh my God. You have 3 major arcana. I'm going to give you a high 10. All right. Okay, Sagittarius, look what we start with. Energy of the week is this Chariot card. And I spoke about this yesterday if you were here. Moving forward with decisiveness. You know which direction you want to take now, and life is going to come out of the starting gate, right? We just talked about that energy for this week anyway, so go with the flow with this. Ride the wave of the new moon and the change of the seasons. The Chariot card says moving forward. And some of you may literally be moving, who knows, or taking a trip, something along those lines. Again, this does not feel like a caution. I just feel like this is going to be a good week for most people. The Star card, all right? This is, I need to get out my tape, my painter's tape, and cover my cards. The boobies. All right. So caution, the Star card says your hopes, your dreams, your wishes are within your reach now. Okay. So this is the time. It's like you're activated. You, Sagittarius, you too are a fire sign, and we're about to move into the fire sign of Aries. So take advantage of that wave that we're about to step on. Okay. And the actions of the week. The Justice card always seeks the truth and balance in their life, right? So this is saying as you're moving forward, Really, really try to step into your truth. Like, who is it that you were meant to be? Why are you here? What is your purpose? Just do it now. Look at you. Love, love, love. These are good cards. Oh, it's 5:55 in my world. Sorry, I keep bumping the computer. I don't want to make anybody seasick. All right, Capricorn. That was really good. We've got some good readings this week, guys. I knew that this was, listen, the world might be crumbling somewhere else. It doesn't have to be crumbling in your world. Okay? And we send our, we send our prayers where they're needed, but we really have to focus on ourselves. Really good for Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn. Okay. Well, this looks like a good reading for Capricorn too, but the first one that gets a little caution. All right. And this does feel very Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles for the energy of the week. Is there an opportunity coming in for some of you Capricorns? The job offer, the big, maybe you're going to win the lottery. Maybe you get a raise or your health. You get good news from your doctor about something, right? Okay. The caution for you, Capricorn, is the Eight of Swords, right? And this is a card of being trapped in your own mind. I think Capricorns are you're very deep thinkers. I know that you guys can get into your heads. The Capricorns that I know can really get into their heads and just they go down the rabbit hole really easily. So be careful with that. Like, watch your thoughts, because where our thoughts go, so does our energy. So you do not have to be trapped in the hamster wheel. And if you do that, the action is enjoy. This is the 10 of Cups talks about the happy family, happy with friends, ultimate happiness with friends, family, loved ones, all the good things, right? So please find your joy. Step into your joy and live it this week. Amanda, and it doesn't have to be hard. Always ask for grace, right? Yeah, what do they say in the suffering comes through our resistance, right? You expected it one way. Instead of going with the flow, you kind of sit in the old energy. All right, Aquarius. Hi, Nancy G. Were you away and then came back? And I see there are 26 in the room. So all you lurkers out there, hi. Pop your head in. Say hello. Say hello. And I do appreciate the thumbs up. If anybody has an extra thumb that they want to give me, I would appreciate that. Okay. Aquarius. These are nice readings this week. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. We start. The energy of the week for Aquarius is this High Priestess. The Oscars are on. I forgot about that. I'm going to go watch afterwards. Although I probably won't know most of the movies. Excuse me. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is deeply intuitive. She's very, very connected. And look at, she's got her feet on that new moon too, right? There's that new moon energy. So very intuitive, very sometimes a little secretive, like holding things deep down within, right? This is saying tap into your heart space this week. You will be tapped in. The caution does not feel like a caution. King of Rods or Wands, right? He, like the Queen of Wands, he's very driven, very focused, and always successful in everything that he does. Hi, Choose Abel and Sue Libra. Did I read that? Sue Librandy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Good to see you guys. Thanks for saying hi. So here's the caution doesn't feel like a caution. If it is a caution, it's saying maybe don't be a little too aggressive, like in achieving your goals. But this doesn't feel like that because we are followed by another king, right? The action of the week is the spirit wants you to really be kind, compassionate, recognize your intuition. You've got 2 really intuitive cards. So Aquarius, you might really be tapping into your spirit energy this week. And really, really nice energy, very powerful energy. Let's see, Sue Librandi. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that name. Sue Librandi. Sue Lib Randy. Sorry. I'm a dork. All right, Pisces, we were just talking to you. This is a big, big, big week for Pisces. We just talked about it. You got 4 planets and the North Node in your sign. You're the last week of all this focus on you, and you're going to be feeling these shifts. And this is really good. I feel like after this new moon and after this Mercury retrograde leaves retrograde, you guys are really going to feel like you're cooking with fire. Okay. All right. Cancer got this for their first card too, Pisces. Maybe all you water signs really need to protect your energy this week. Self-care. Take the nap, right? Get an extra hour of sleep if you need it. Also, this suggests you could be feeling a little under the weather if you don't watch it. The energy of the week is to just take a break, right? Come off the beaten path a little bit. This is not a caution either. We're not getting a lot of cautions this week, and I like that. The Ace of Wands, or Rods, as this one says, is all about taking new action, new starts, like fertile new beginning. Those sprouts coming out of that leaves. The hand of God, the hand of spirit is giving you opportunities. So that's really good. Oh, you got that throat thing? I had a sore throat for the first week of that cold, but I'm 3 weeks past. I just still have the frog in my throat. Okay, Sue. I'm just going to call you Sue. Aquarius here. Good. Sue Librandi. Is that right? Okay. All right. And so Pisces, the action of the week is be generous, be kind. They're saying when we are, this is also have some gratitude. This is the giving and the receiving. Find balance, right? When we, you know what they say, like if you give freely to others, you give somebody $1, $2 might come back to you, right? So this is the giving and receiving. Very, very nice for you. And this is also the help. So if you're looking for help, you need some assistance, buying a new washer, I don't know, or car or something like that. It's coming. It's there for you. Okay. All right. Aries. We have Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. And then we're going to do 3 cards for everyone. And so I appreciate you guys hanging around. And here we go for Aries. Starting Aries season. Oh, what a perfect card. The Fool. Aries, I was just saying my brother is April 1st. He's April Fool's Day. Yeah. Okay. The 0 point. Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, the beginning of the new year. Starts on, I think is it Friday? Yeah. The Fool card is the energy of the week for you, Aries. The Fool card says, just trust and do it. And I don't think this is usually a problem for Aries, but I do think sometimes Aries can get into their heads a little bit. The Aries I know. Oh, your son's April 3rd. Okay. My dad was April 8th. My brother is April 1st. Yeah. The Fool card is just saying, just do it. Just go for it, right? And It's all going to be good for you. The caution of the week. Well, this is one of the few that looks like they actually have a caution. So the Five of Swords really talks about the bully, the spy in the camp. Somebody's kind of, taken the ball and they've gone home. That's what I like to say. Somebody's really kind of, rattled your cage a little bit. And maybe somebody in your family or at your workplace. So just watch that. Watch out for that. And the action you should take, right? Combine your forces with others. Like find your friends, maybe your loved ones, really get together with everybody and with others and combine forces so that you can be, have the greatest strength, right? Together we are stronger. And so this could also be like lean on your loved ones or your lover for assistance here this week. Yeah. Okay. Your husband is April 3rd. Okay. We have quite a few March and April in my family. Yeah. Another attempt to launch Artemis is scheduled for April Fool's Day. What is Artemis? Sorry. Mary Starshine. Oh, is that one of the ships, like one of Musk's spaceships? I wonder if that's smart to launch on April Fool's Day. That's funny. Oh, moonshot. I'm going to have to look that up. The moon mission. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I don't know where I've been. Nice. Okay. We're trying to land on the dark side of the moon where they say there are ET colonies. Okay. All right. Taurus. Aha. Taurus. Look at you. Queen of Cups. The energy of the week. Kind, compassionate, nurturing. Really, really nice. This is somebody who keeps a lid on their emotions. Deeply intuitive, right? They don't let their emotions take over. Artemis is the sister of Apollo. Oh, okay. Thank you. Nice. We're learning some mythology too. All right. The caution for Taurus. For some of you Taurus, it's saying, watch out. You know what? Somebody could be really out to get you, right? This is the card of being stabbed in the back. There may be somebody in your life who's not been very kind to you. Maybe you're in a bad relationship. Maybe you're in the job is just getting you down, or somebody in your apartment building is just giving you fits. But this is saying the end is coming soon for that. So just be aware of that. Tens are the end. Oh, your youngest daughter is Taurus. Okay. The action this week is enjoy the luxury. Oh, your ex-wife was Taurus. Okay. Enjoy the good things. This is the Nine of Pentacles. So it says, you know what? You worked hard for it. So now, enjoy yourself. You can take a little bit of a break, sit down, sip the wine, enjoy the bonbons, just enjoy the good life for a little bit. Look, she has that bird on her shoulder, just like I have my kitty who climbs on my shoulder, my little parrot kitty. So there you go. That's pretty nice. And now we're going to finish with Gemini. Gemini. Yes. Gemini, this new moon, I was looking it up. Gemini, this new moon is going to be in your 10th house, which is about your career and what you're known for. So if you guys use this new moon energy to propel your career forward, that would be great. Good time for it. Hi, Maureen. How are you? Yay, Gemini. Nice. This is kind of where we started with Leo, I think. Wow. Okay, we're seeing some repeats here, so we pay attention to that. All right. Gemini. Didn't I just say? Yeah, my current husband is a double Gemini, right? The Magician. You have what it takes to make things happen. Okay, this week, Gemini. Gemini, you've got all the tools. Now go for it. You are the communicator. You are the deep thinker, right? So use those tools to work out whatever situation you're in. Your caution is not a caution either with the Ace of Rods. This is the fertile new beginning, taking action right now. And now you know, point and shoot, right? Point in that direction and go from there. You know where, you know how to do it, how to make it happen. All new beginnings, and perfect to really kind of ride the wave of the new moon, and the new season. Yeah. Okay. And the action of the week. Again, we have seen this Two of Cups quite a bit, guys. So maybe I feel like a lot of us might be meeting new partners or making new friend connections, really, stepping into this kind of energy of kindness, compassion for one another, right? This is a really, really nice energy. If you're in a partnership, lean into your partnership a little bit more. If you're not in a partnership, maybe look for people who are like-minded for you. So very, very nice. Hi, just visiting. Very nice for Gemini. Very good week for Gemini as well. Okay, Mary Starshine. We are okay right now. It's a beautiful sunny day. The storms will be moving. Oh, good. Are you in the target zone for some of those tornadoes? Guys, I want everybody to be safe. All right, I'm going to pull 3 cards for all of us. Thank you so much for staying. This is 3 cards for this week. Mary Starshine, you have high winds and snow here. Where are you, Mary Starshine? We have high winds, or we did, and snow. I'm in Colorado. Are you Colorado? No. Just visiting. Sun is Gemini. We just did a great hike in the woods. It's beautiful today. Yeah, we did that yesterday, Maridel. It was beautiful yesterday, and it's snowing today. But not blizzarding. I'm not complaining. All right, we're going to do 3 cards for everyone. So, okay. Yeah, okay. It's interesting because this is, I think, how we're all feeling. All right. The first card we get is this burden card, right? We've got a lot on our plates. We have been through some things. Oh, you saw the photos? Thank you. Yeah, Red Rocks is beautiful. It's it's the famous amphitheater where, and you can walk right into it. We didn't go in, but lots of really great hiking and those cool rocks. Oh, you're in Erie, Pennsylvania. Yeah, tomorrow. My brother's in Maryland. I think I heard that they were going to be getting it through St. Patty's Day. Okay, so here we are. This is just the burden that we're carrying. We've been dealing with war and a chaotic government here in the States. In other countries too. I know that there have been problems elsewhere. Gas prices are high. Our anxiety is high. What will happen next, right? But the beautiful thing is that we next get the Knight of Cups. This is a beautiful offer for kind energy, happiness, good spiritedness, right? This is an offer perhaps, for a new beginning in some other area, because this is the other new beginning. We get the Knight and the Page and the Knight of Cups. I feel like we're going to be hearing some good news that's going to make people feel happy and may really kind of move us in a different direction. I know we have wars going on. I know there are deaths, and we send our prayers. But we need to keep our energy high and focus on where we want to go. Okay. All right. I wanted to pull one more just because. And here we are. The truth is coming out, guys. the truth. Ace of Swords, another new beginning. The truth will set us free. So, hallelujah. We need a little truth around here, don't we? All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. I think I'm going to do, I'm going to put something out on St. Patrick's Day. That's Tuesday. I can't come on in the evening live, but I'm going to put something out then. And then I'm going to do some dowsing rods later in the week because we have questions. And thank you so much for coming, Amanda, Nancy, Butterfly readings, Mary Starshine, Maureen Demico, Rich Lean, just visiting. Craig, did you just get home? Are you still driving? Fatima, Nancy G. Who else am I missing? If I go back, I'll see. I'll know. Daniel. And I love Lar. I love Lar. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And everybody who was visiting. Sue Lebrandi, thank you for coming. Thanks to all you new folks, if you wouldn't mind. And Nancy G, so many of you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, go watch the Oscars. Really good to see everybody. Have a great week. And please, if you're in an area where the weather, husband is Lar. Got it. I love it. If you're in an area where the weather is bad, please be safe. I hope that you stay safe and warm and dry and all those things. And keep your vibrations high and keep those good intentions going for people who are in harm's way this week. And have a great evening. Bye-bye.